Hello, hello. Welcome to this edition of Kathleen at Home. I am Kathleen and I will be your hostess when you come into this space. I'm so glad you found this podcast. I'm very excited to be here with you. On Sunday, I created my first podcast or my first video for this YouTube channel, and I had so much fun doing it. I am so glad I finally got around to it. I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time. Actually, my husband has been suggesting I write a book for about 30 years, and my son has been suggesting I do a podcast for maybe 10 years or something like that. So here I am. I did write a blog for a little while and I enjoyed that, but life gets busy and I just kind of moved away for that. So I'm glad I'm here. Sunday, when I just created that video, I did it and I sent a copy of the video in the family group chat, and my kids are like, "Yay, Mom, good job, way to go." And I told them I was gonna, set this all up, and so I did. And I got busy. I don't know what I got busy doing, but when I went to Facebook, so I could post a link to that video, the first thing in my feed was my daughter had already shared the video in her post and suggested and encouraged people to go out and watch it. Not only had she done that, a friend had shared her post, and so people were already seeing the video before I even had a chance to get on Facebook and say anything about it. So I was so grateful. I felt so blessed that she did that. I'm glad you're here today. I'm super excited to keep going. I love my people. I love my husband and family. I love my friends, and they are out of this world, awesome, fabulous people. And one of my friends had been running a business, and she sent me a little text after watching the video, and she said she loved the video. She says, "But you got to introduce yourself and let everyone get to know who you are and what you're going to be doing on this video." Thank you, Sue, for that suggestion. So my game plan for this video is to share my heart. I love all sorts of different things. I'm active in a lot of different groups. I like a lot of different activities. So I'm going to be sharing about that kind of stuff. My husband and I, Brad, we've been married for almost 35 years. We have 6 children. We have 3 sons and 3 daughters. We have 1 daughter in love and 1 granddaughter. And I will stop on the granddaughter right there because I am that grandma. If I get going talking about my little pumpkin, that might be all you hear about in the rest of this video. But we have a wonderful family, and I'm so very grateful for that. We have a little mini farm, and my heart is really all about family. It's about home. I love creative arts. I love things like knitting and gardening, baking. I want to talk about, family. I'd like to talk about yoga. I'm going to share my heart about Jesus in this video. So there's going to be a lot of different topics that I'll be talking about. I do want to say right here, I am not an expert on anything that I will be sharing with you. I want to encourage you to jump in, make comments, add your expertise. Let's make this a community. Let's make it a place where we gather and we all share information. I consider myself a Jackie of many trades, not a Jackie even of all trades, but certainly I don't come to you with all the expertise and all the answers. I will come to you with my working knowledge, the things that have worked well for me over the years, and I hope to share my passions for all these things. So I really look forward to having some conversations. So when I asked after sharing the video, I said, "What kind of things do you guys," I asked my family, "what kind of things do you think I should talk about in this podcast?" And the number one answer that I got from all of them was, "You gotta do a bread video, Mom." And that made me chuckle. I have been baking bread for a very long time. Like I said, Brad and I have been married almost 35 years, and I've probably been making quick breads nearly that entire time. We had a wonderful neighbor when we lived in town. Her name was Ruby, and she shared with me a friendship bread starter. If you guys remember those friendship breads, you know, you get a plastic bag with some ooey gooey stuff in, and you'd feed it and you'd squish it for about 3 days, and then you'd bake bread, and then you'd have some to make your bread and some to share with your friends. That was my introduction into quick breads. And so I made that for a good long time, you know, for as long as, you know, you really want to have, you know, friendship bread, and you want to not make it so long that when you start approaching your friends, they want to run the other way because they see you've got your little baggie of friendship bread to share with them. But anyhow, that was my introduction to quick bread. So I've probably been making quick breads for, you know, more than 30 years. But yeast bread, I started baking bread probably 25 years ago, somewhere in there. And my recipe makes 3 loaves of bread at a time. So that's the yeast bread recipe I'm going to share with you. So I got to thinking, you know, if I've been making quick breads for 30 some years, and I've been making yeast bread, 3 loaves at least a week for 20 some years, I bet I've made in the thousands of loaves of bread. So even though I've made a lot of bread, again, I'm not like someone that's going to be an expert where we're going to like measure out everything to the gram or what have you. You know, we're going to use measuring cups and all that good kind of stuff, except for salt. I kind of measure salt in the palm of my hand. But anyhow, I will show you how I make bread. It works out 99% of the time. My family loves it. So I'll be doing a video on that soon. It might not be my next video, but we'll be doing that soon. Okay, so what am I doing today besides chatting with you here? I'm working on a vest. My friend Jessica, I mentioned her at the beginning, or at that first podcast, about being part of my inspiration to just get started. Well, she owns the Pin Drop Shop in Uricksville. So today I'm working some more on my vest panel. She created a design. It's called the Harvest Hooded Vest, and it's a free pattern that you can get on Ravelry. So this is one of the panels. So there's, I think it's a total of 4 panels. This is one of the front panels. So I'll be knitting on that a bit today. Also today, I get to go and see my friend Michelle. She's a massage therapist, so I'm getting massage today. Yay, yay, yay. Later afternoon, this evening, I'm gonna go watch my youngest son play baseball. So that'll be a lot of fun. I might make another one of these videos. We'll see how time works out for that, but maybe we'll get to that as well. So doing some knitting, doing some regular, you know, all to get all the stuff done around the house kind of thing, and also some other fun activities. I am so excited you're here. I'm tickled to be making these videos. I look forward to the time we'll spend together. And please make sure that you comment, make sure that you add into the conversation, because I really am looking forward to this being like a community where we can get together and share thoughts and ideas, and we'll share recipes. Maybe, you know, we'll have a good time together. So I wish you a very wonderful rest of your day and many blessings. Take care.